Hello everybody. Welcome to the channel if you are new, and welcome back if you're already a subscriber. Today we are doing my May plan with me. I am so excited to be filming this and just playing with all of the goodies was so much fun. So if you haven't seen the upload that I did on Wednesday, which was this humongous haul from the Coffee Monster Co., please go check that out. I went overboard, massively overboard. And I found this super cute shop and just bought literally all the flippin' stickers. And the catalyst for it were these super cute Star Wars planning stickers. And if you guys are new, then you don't know, I'm a super nerd. I love Star Wars. I love Lord of the Rings. I love Game of Thrones. I love getting super into the lore and the storylines and just, I get immersed in it. No lie. It's a thing. If you're a nerd, then you get it. But it definitely was the catalyst, and I ended up treating myself to an entire just month of not using my sticker stash. So again, if you're a subscriber, then you know I've really been endeavoring this year to get to know this planner, but to also use up older stickers that I have. Sorry. And really just endeavor to get through the stash. So that being said, I did treat myself to playing with brand new stickers this month and just something new. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to do both. I think it's important to give yourself a break so that you can come back to that stash and appreciate it again. Sometimes it just kind of needs to go back in the corner for a bit. Anywho, so we are going to get straight into it. I'm so sorry. I'm completely fine, but my allergies are losing their mind. This morning, I guess, my car was covered in pollen this morning. But anyway, it's not the point. So just as a quick thing, I haven't changed anything with my cover, but I'm going to just review it super quick for those of you who are new. I typically keep all of my meal planning stuff up here in the front. So some meal planning sheets that are from Agenda 52, which is with Joann's. They don't have those anymore. I think they have something different. I did endeavor, sorry, that's a card I need to type some stuff for, so it's there as a reminder. But meal planner sheets are not that hard to find. I think Happy Planner has them. These just happen to fit in there perfectly, and they were in my stash, and they are punched, and my planner isn't punched, so they work. And then I just keep my Kroger coupons in here. The envelope gets beat up, but I get a new one like every single month, basically. I do need to order a new cover. My jacket shed into my purse, and that's where this lived. So there's that. Again, nothing super changing here. I do just keep some Post-its and my little stencils. I haven't really been using my stencils for a while because I kind of switched up how I log in my planner, which I can probably show you just quickly, but you'll see more of in the April flip through, which is going to come out next Sunday. So yeah. Nothing new to report in my life book. I still have some stuff I need to record in there, but that's just not something I typically flip anyway. So let's just get straight to May. So excited. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna start. So the only sticker that's kind of from my stash, and I did this like in bulk, where I used up some like this month stickers from an Agenda 52 pack, which again is with Hobby Lobby. Did I say it Joann's earlier? Agenda 52 is with Hobby Lobby. Sorry if I said that wrong. So the meal planner sheets were from Hobby Lobby, as was this sticker pack. I think I might have, oh, if I don't make a massive mess, I can show it to you. Of course, it's at the bottom of the stack. It came from the Floral Daily Tasks. And I just had it, like it was in this first row. So I just kind of endeavored to use them up. I really don't know what I'm gonna end up doing with the tomorrow stickers. I don't know. I'll figure out something with them. But that's that. Everything else is like new. I did try some new things as well that you'll notice. So, I'm talking with my hands a ton today. So this cute little strip up here, and then these cute little corners, and this "you got this" are all from, I know it's in my bag. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. I need some really good hold music these days. This is the Disney Happy Planner sticker pack for Alice in Wonderland. So it was the last one on the shelf, and I put it in my basket and took it out of my basket, put it in the basket, took it out of the basket multiple times. And I almost bought the planner. I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland fan. The trouble is there's always so many stickers. Hello, I have so many stickers already. I really don't need that, but I really love Alice, and it was the last one, and all of Happy Planner stuff I think was like 40% off that week. And I thought, you know what? Because the Disney ones are so expensive. Like, legit, I do remember when these books were like less than $20. Like, it's mind-blowing how long like Happy Planner has been running and how much of a beast it's become. But I just opted to do it and kind of treat myself. And I liked I felt like it would go with that orange and black and white stripe, even though it's not 100% in place. I thought it might do well. And I can always add in like those pops of orange throughout the month. I'm going to just go ahead and sneak back a little bit. I really don't historically do too much on my month spreads. It's just not a place that I chart a lot. I always use it for charting videos, which you'll see in black what the plan is for that. And I feel really good about that plan usually. Like, I think about it and I write it out on like notebook paper several times of what I think is going to make the most sense. So I just do that way. And then when I put it in here, it serves more as a like, this is more of a big picture planning space when it comes to YouTube. Conversely, you'll see in pencil this time around, because I have learned pen with running and my series planning is not a good idea because it's constantly a moving target. Here are my examples, and this is exactly why. And I get that life happens. So typically I would be remote on a Wednesday, Friday. This past Friday, not the one before the video uploads, but like last Friday, I ended up and we were in the office, which is rare. And not only was I in the office, I was in the office early. So typically on a remote day, I try to film at least part of a video. So if it's going to be like a for like pocket pages. Okay, for example, today I'm remote, so I'm making sure to get this video filmed and like on its journey. Like, I use that remote day to like film early in the morning before work starts. The other thing that I typically do is I typically run. Well, with Friday being structured like it was, I was supposed to be home by like 1 o'clock. But then I kept getting pulled away and back into work. So like the run was a struggle. I don't think I filmed anything. Studying was really hard because Comcast happened to be at our job doing some work, and so they cut our internet. So the things that I would have normally done and planned to have done got skewed. And that doesn't always happen, but having the flexibility, like I may not get all of one particular thing wrapped up. So it needs to be able to move along, but this just, especially now that we're down to such a small timeline with series. So that's why I've got the cute little Cheshire cat at the bottom that says "You got this," which I thought was kind of cute. Like the idea of this little Cheshire cat like following me into the exam made me actually really happy. So I've got my series test listed on there, but I've also got a 30-minute run listed in there. I don't know if I'm actually going to feel like running after that exam. I'm fully like aware of that. But yeah, I thought I really wanted to try pencil this time around just to see if that helps and cleans this up a little bit. I really think, even though I'm a very big supporter of function over fashion, I really wanted to clean things up a little bit, which is also why I changed how I was tracking in my weekly spread. So we're gonna go see that as well. These cute little stickers are from Smooze Shop. I posted my haul for those, I want to say Wednesday before last. If you head over to I'll try to put them in the description down below so you can just go straight to that video, but super cute. And of course, like, not only does he kind of go with the Cheshire Cat a little bit, but his tail was all colorful, and I just kind of pulled the blue from here. So there's that. I kind of always talk about this, but this is where I keep like my master task list kind of for the month, things I want to endeavor to do. And I don't migrate this fully over until April's over. I do most of the migration when I go into that planning phase of things like, there's no way that's getting done, there's no way that's getting done. But if something's like in progress, so for example, my Project Life weeks 7 through 10 is still in progress, there is a shot I could finish it, but I'd rather just leave it alone for right now. I started cleaning my plant stand, not 100% done. So that's kind of my style as well when it comes to that. So now we can flip over to Weeklies. Oh my God, it's so cute. So I didn't use a ton. I was a little bit precious with them. Also, if you've followed me for a while, then you know, again, I'm function over fashion. I'm not covering every facet, every space. I leave plenty of room. Looking back on this, I wish I hadn't even done like the color blocking and dots. But it's fine. I'm kind of okay with it, if I'm being honest. Like, again, it was a learning experience, and that's the fun of playing with it all. And I feel like that's more important as well. Like, you're gonna play and learn as you go. This is another reason why I'm considering changing how I film these, because even though I love the grand setup, and I may still keep again, I've talked about this in several videos, so please feel free to chime in and tell me what you guys like in a weird way, like if that's worth, I also kind of weigh it, is it worth my time of trying to figure out how I want to translate that? So as it stands right now, I do one planning video for the month like I'm doing right now, and then at the end of the month we do a flip through, so we get to see all the fun stuff that actually happened, how I actually chose to plan and use it, and what all went down. What I'd like to do is still be able to have those, but do some weekly planning videos. I don't know that I could do every single week right now. It just might be, hey, plan this week with me, maybe throw that in once a month or something until I can kind of find my groove with it. So we'll see. But this video, like I said, is the setup. So I typically pull from my master task list to put the the breakdown, the massive one from the month to here. Another thing that I use is this task list sheet that it was from my boss's planner a couple years ago, and it had like household, like 52 projects, like 52 household projects broken down. So it was like, instead of like this massive, like never ending, how am I going to get this done cleaning list, it broke it down, and I really, really like it. And then there are some weeks where it's like, clean out the kids' closets. Well, it's just me. So I can always swap that for either a free week or like a clean up a particular craft area. So if it's like clean out the kids' bathroom closets, I might say, okay, organize my washi that week, find some storage for that, or go through my paper drawers. Like, it can break down to something like that. Go through the pins. You get the drift. So like I said, this is a suit. I'm not really happy with the bars and the dots and things, but I'm going to give it a shot and see what I think. this week is super exciting, obviously, because we have May the 4th be with you and we have Revenge of the 6th. So I did make sure to kind of like do Darth Vader and the Stormtroopers over here, and then have like R2 and like May the Force be with you over here, and just kind of make it like good, evil. And I'm actually off that day, so I'm really excited because I think I am going to dress up and go treat myself to lunch. So I'm really excited about that. I use the same mild liner. It's the mild liner Cyan. And that's just to track my water with. I did use some Tombos for this. I think I used them. I don't think I used a mild liner for that. I think these are all Tombos. The orange is 933. I know that. I don't know what the red is or what the blue is because I don't have them up here. There must be in my backpack. The red is 885. So I've got that. I wonder if I have, and I'm pretty sure that that beige is 992. So those are those little guys. I think the gray also, so really the only one I'm missing that I don't know is that blue, and I think it's over my pencil pouch. So hold on. N95 is that gray. Just kidding, I'd already put it back. The blue is 291. So these are all the Tombos that I used, which is weird because I have never known them to bleed, and they bled, which made planning the next page kind of fun. It didn't bleed here, it bled here when I did the dots, so I needed to cover that. Again, this is the Coffee Monster Co. Let's see. I have my little sticker book. I might be able to give you guys some more details. And if you look really close, you see this cute little like emoji, and she is dressed up for, she's like dressed all festive and like in Mexican colors, or the flag colors of Mexico. And she's got a little rosette in her hair for Cinco, and I thought that was the cutest thing. So I used all of my kits, or all of my spreads this week come from these kits. So please go check out that video if you want to know more. So I have the May the 4th full boxes. And like I said, I only used 2. That was the only like sheet that came. And I just kind of wanted to get as much out of this one as I can. So, I really did want to use the whole like Stormtrooper thing, but I like the Force is Strong with this one because I got a Darth Vader belt. I'm like rambling, but I'm excited. So there's just that. This was part of, you can get like a page that's like holiday emojis, and you can get it with the holiday written on it and then without. And I opted for without. Just so that I had more room. This is from the Onesies mini kit. I used the banner, one of the to-dos, and then I think that's it. Yeah. These boxes were like side by side right here. So the cute unicorn, and it was merely like they matched and were supposed to go like this. What is my child doing? I don't know what the cat's doing. Sorry. Cat life, cat mom life. So these were supposed to go side by side, which worked out perfect and allowed me to cover up the bled 3 dots that came from this page right here. And I think they were a little bit right here. But then I used this cute one with the little panda butt. It's so cute. And of course, still using the unicorn, pulling that through. I wanted to use like the bunny full bar a couple times, and I tried. That's not to say I won't. Like, he may fit here one day or down here one day. So we'll see. And that's my payday week. So I just pulled from the sheet that has all the little payday flags on it. Again, normally I would use my ones from Happy Planner, but I really just, and I used it this week, I really just wanted to treat myself to all new goodies. Another reason I don't like pre-planning too much like this is because, see, I like wasn't paying attention and went completely over my tracker for my water. So this week I used the Magical Forest kit, which is actually her newest release. She just had her 6-year anniversary. She's been doing this, I think, since she was like 15, 16, something like that. She's been running this shop for a while, and I think she's turning 21 now. So I think, yeah, 15, 6 years. That makes sense. 21. We can do math. But this is super cute. It's just cutesy, and I like the little coffee Saturday, especially because Jeff and I do tend to like sleep in a little bit. Sleep in means like 7, though. Like sleep in, and we'll either go to breakfast or kind of sit in bed and watch cartoons, which is hilarious that that's what we do on Saturday morning. But we just drink our coffee and watch like Looney Tunes sometimes, just to chill and just be kids again for a little bit. But I thought that was a cute way to kind of like bring another spread in. And again, I'm still super minimal as she flips to the really busy page. This is the only one that I didn't use a kit on because I am in the middle, or I just finished the Rainbow Week from April, and I was like in it when I started planning, and I wanted to do it again. I really do feel like this is going to be a monthly occurrence, is my Rainbow Week. If I could do it every single week, I freaking would. But then I'd probably get bored of it. I actually did 2 Rainbow Weeks in April. I did like a pastel with the Shine Sticker Studio, and then I did one that looks like this. And these are older stickers except for that one. He's new. I am so bummed because this Post-it is like slammed in there. It's not coming out for anything in the world. And I wish I could have written my series exam on here. So what I might do is just do like my score or something. I'll figure out what to put in the little Post-it. Yeah, I'll put something in the Post-it, obviously. But that was, I really like how this one turned out. Again, I'm typically remote on Wednesday, so I like the hair up leggings on because typically I'm remote and I'm running. Movie night. I loved that it matched the orange and like the softer creams in this, and I thought it was a great way to use that sticker and prompt myself to watch a new movie. So we've got that going. Let's go through this. So this stick, 1, 2, 3, 4 are all from Agenda 52 books, which is Hobby Lobby. They're actually all from the same book as well. Let's see if I have that out and about. I don't think I do. It is a newer book, and it's like all COVID quarantine kind of themed, and it's super cute. It's fairly new, and the one thing I do like about the newer books, and I've said this before, is that you get like 2 pages of every sheet, so you don't have this like panic of like, I don't want to use this. So I have plenty of like movie night stickers, errand stickers. I have 2 of the, like, it felt good to know that I would have another one. I could do it. I could mimic this spread later on down the road, or use this in Project Life or something. The To Do and the Hello Weekend are from Happy Planner books. I have like a older big rainbow book, and I just pulled them from there. That's another fun thing about doing a Rainbow Week. So if you're struggling with like a good place to start, I really highly suggest a Rainbow Week because it forces you to be like, okay, let me go through my pink stickers. I bet you I can find pink stickers that go with that, or blue stickers. And it's just fun to play the matching game. I'm really OCD, so I try to get super close. But then in this one, I just used green. In this one, I kind of cheated entirely. It's like the same golden color, but then obviously that teal's creeping in, which would have been better like over here. I did it different in April, where I did pink here, then orange, yellow, green. I did 2 different blues, and then did the purple. So yeah, it's all in how you want to make your rainbow week too. And then that's it. My typical rule of thumb is that whoever takes the majority of the week gets that month. So with only 2 days, and that also being Memorial Weekend, I'm just leaving it to June to let June have it. And then the same thing, like you saw me start on the 2nd, because they're the first, to me, that week belongs to April. So again, most of this is from the Coffee Monster Co. If you have not checked out that video, please do. It's so exciting. If you haven't checked her out, please do. I don't really have anything going on back in the idea section. I know I previously talked about May being maybe more of a budget conscious month. I do Allie Edwards' One Little Word, and May is going to be the practice month. Oh, that's what I forgot. Gracious me, I knew we were forgetting something. The tracker. So yeah, we'll go through the tracker really fast. Sorry about that. I know I talked more about April being health, and it wasn't. Just full disclaimer, it wasn't. I have thought a lot about May and what my practice would be, because May is the practice prompt with Allie Edwards' One Little Word. And that practice could mean whatever. It's not necessarily like, it's to help you kind of create a habit in a weird way, or maybe undo a habit. So like maybe no spin for some people. It may be workout for some people. It may be rest and what that looks like. Like if your word is rest, how are you resting? You know, for a month, what are your daily small steps? So originally, and I don't know, I feel like I've had a really big struggle with balance. And I don't really like that word. And I think that's maybe why I'm more of a harmony-based person, of everything working copacetically. And I really feel like I got off kilter bad. And I am the first to admit that I don't stress eat per se, but I have almost like stress buying. So that I will tend to, hence the massive order. Even though the massive order from Etsy was a direct 100% direct result of failing my series, and knowing that I would have to restart again, knowing I still had to study for my insurance license renewal. It was like the compression of that, of like, I need something bright, shiny, and new. And then I found that shop, and I went all in, which now has got me on a very serious no spend. That being said, I was also reconciling my finances for February and March, and realized I spent a ton of money on takeout, like double what I would normally. And that had an effect. And it was because I thought, okay, well, you're working so hard, you deserve this great meal. And even though a lot of it was nicer food and more expensive because it was nicer, I was just doing it more. And yeah, so I really haven't 100% settled, and that's why it says One Little Word. I really want to go on a health journey through May and see what that looks like. So more of like, I want to just break it down, like how was I healthier today than I was yesterday? So tracking my runs. I know we're like skipping all the way down to like One Little Word and tracking. But I really just tried to think about, I feel like the practice month is a really good time this is my first year doing One Little Word, so I'm not the gospel on it by any means, but I don't know, I just have this attachment to, if I'm going to practice this, what does that look like? And I really want to be like finite about it. And I have a couple days left to go to like figure out what that looks like. What I'm thinking it's going to look like more is being more diligent and committed. That's my word, being committed to the practice, which again, it's all, what does that look like? What is that? And so to me, I started thinking, you know, well, how do I make the mistakes that I make? And I think it's because lack of tracking is a huge thing. Like, I'll go several days and not track and then catch up and realize I'm like way off. And I think that there's, you know, some hilarity in the balance harmony of that. But I also think it's just the consistency and the commitment to the activity and the eating right and the commitment entirely. Like, I feel like I'm talking in circles and I'm rambling, so just go with it. If not, you can fast forward. That's okay. I'm not going to have hurt feelings. I'm just trying to explain myself, I feel like. Also, if you guys do one little word or any of the Allie Edwards activities, I'd love to know which word it is and drop that down below. If you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, Allie Edwards is like scrapbooking goddess. She has several annual projects a year, and then she has one that does run all year, which is one little word. And you pick your word for a year, and you just have a relationship with it. You're gonna go through a whole year. Most people start thinking about it like towards the back half of the year, like the last quarter, obviously, of the year prior. Some people don't even know what their word is until like mid-January. That's totally fine. There's no right or wrong way to do it, if I'm being completely blunt and honest. I chose my word as commitment. I have been watching the videos. I have printed the materials. I have not done very well with documenting. I'm enjoying listening and having lots of internal conversations, but I don't think I'm ready, but I think that's part of it. Is I'm committed. I wanted to be committed to the project. I want to be committed to series. I want to be committed to my health, to better budgeting, and I feel like this last month really showed me hardcore how far from those ideas and values that I had strayed. And it allowed me to contract really, really, really fast, have some very angry conversations with myself. Like, there was finger waving to myself about letting things get as out of hand as they had. I've had this happen in the past once before, and I really got in it and upset. And I thought, okay, if there was ever a time that you really need to sit down and have some conversations and commit, this is it. Like, it's a do or die on some of these things, and to move forward, you have to commit to these things. So I'm researching lots of things in the background, and we'll see how that comes out. I'm hoping to do one little word videos as well. I'm sorry for the very long, we got deep thing in there, but it is what it is, and it's part of me and my planning journey. So things that I have always tracked every single month are steps, power hours, water, caloric range, workouts, my nights at the apartment. Project Life has become a staple. Series 65 still lives here and will live here hopefully for this month and never again. So those are ones that I do track normally. Some newbies to the group. Tracking. That goes back to the conversation of me actually tracking my food. What? My cat is losing her mind this morning. I don't know what's happening. I'll figure it out in a little bit. Tracking my food, tracking in the tracker, tracking the water, tracking the workouts, like being on it. And I need to do that so that I can see that progression. I can check that box. I can keep, whether that's tracking a no spend. A lot of it, honestly, so the two major things I would say are tracking my food and tracking my spending. Those are the two main things that I'm going to be watching out for, but it's by association, other things will get tracked. One little word. So this is a first for the one little word, because I have so much work this month. This month is going to be very full as I get ready to retest. It's also just going to be full with me trying to, I don't like saying catch up with one little word, because even though I do feel like it is going to be a catch up, I do also feel like that's part of the journey. There's no rush like it's ideal. They break it down into monthly projects so that it is ideal and a little bit more bite-sized, but I feel like some people need to sit with their word and have that journey separately and differently. And again, there's no rules. You can share, you can not share. There's a community that you can chat with. There's so, like, you can choose to come in and out as you wish. So I really want to track what days I'm spending and the activity that I might do with that. So in my weekly, that may break down to one little word January, and I may put like did spread or did prep work or something like that, or do January prep work, something like that. And I have actually done a lot of that particular prep work. I know there's a collage one. I have prepped for that. Like, I've done little bits and pieces. Sorry, I'm kind of on a one-letter word tangent. Sorry, guys. So we will move on, but I'm just saying I want to track that a little bit better. Hobonichi. So one thing I really wanted to do this year, I have a Hobonichi 5-year. I'm not as consistent with it as I would like to be. I do try to carry it with me as often as I can so that if the mood strikes, I can go ahead and put my little blurb in it and put it away. One thing I really want to do and to endeavor to do is, as I finish a month in project life, go back and almost reconcile that month. So for instance, I just finished February. So I would like to sit down one evening and go through my scrapbook, through my phone, through my planner, and fill in any gaps I may have, so that I'm very good about being able to remember that whole feeling, even though time has passed. If something is a very extreme one way or another, I do try to go ahead and put it in Hobonichi just to capsulate that as fast as I can, because I'm only going to be able to feel that high or that low or that extreme in that place, I think. So there's that with Hobonichi. 10 comments on social. So I did this in April and it was fantastic. Sorry, that was a very loud clap. I highly recommend this. So, and I'm going to tell you why. So, okay, Instagram is a beast that no one's ever going to figure out, but there's a lot of research and information out there about the algorithm and how it works and how your interactions dictate what content you see moving forward. So if you're currently watching all the reels about the court case with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, then you're gonna see that. If you're looking at craft videos, you're gonna see that. If you're looking at food, you're gonna see that. If you're interacting with a particular friend of yours from high school 40 years ago, or not 40, that's dramatic, from 10 years ago, you're gonna see that. So it does dictate. So that being said, instead of, and it gets further and further. So there's the like level. So what are you liking? There's the how long are you viewing it level. So if you're watching a particular person's reels all the way through, it's going to keep suggesting that, or things like it. If you're interacting, that's where it gets a step further. If you're interacting, you're going to see that person's stuff more. So all that being said, that boosts their things to other people as well. And it comes back to you. So it's like a karmic thing a little bit. But I have found that if I limit it to 10 comments on social, and that can be Instagram, I don't know about the Facebook algorithm, so please don't ask about that. I'm guessing they're very similar. I don't spend time on Facebook, so I don't know. Twitter is the same. I don't even have a Twitter, sorry. So I've had it now where I'm trying to broaden it to even my forums, some of the craft forums that I participate in. But let's specifically talk about Instagram, just because I feel like that was the catalyst, and that's where the majority of what I do with it is. So in the morning while I drink my coffee, I do 5. So I scroll, and if I see like a spread that I really like, be it planner or project life or something like that, I will comment on it. And I don't just say like or a bunch of hearts. I actually type words, like what I like about the spread. And then I move on. I might save it if I really like it. I might start following the person if I hop onto their thing and I find more content that I like. But that's the gist. So I do it with my coffee, and then I might do it later in the evening. Some things that have happened as a result. One, more interaction with content that I actually want to look at. More interaction with people I want to interact with and build relationships with. 3, it has limited my screen time. Sounds really weird. Because I am getting on there with the intention to find things that I like and comment on them, it almost has become a task. It is a task, but it means that when I'm done, like I want to put it down. Like, that was a lot. Like, not that it's hard to find the content that I like, but it makes me be like, okay, I've seen a couple inspiring things. I'm inspired. I want to go do these things now. I want to go play in my things now. I want to go create a spread like that. And it's shifted my focus. So if I could recommend, if you're having a struggle with social media where you do fall into the click hole and you scroll for 9 hours, I highly suggest it. If you feel like you want more interaction with the people and the content that you actually want to see, I highly suggest it. I think it's really great because you're also filling someone else's cup. Like, it's almost like a random act of kindness, like, to me, and as to how it fills me back up, that I'm telling someone I really like that their work and I want to see more of it, or telling them how inspiring that they are. Like, think of how that would feel if someone said it to you. So I think that that's just really important to remember in this concept. But there have been plenty of rants and rambles and things, and I feel like the cat's gonna try to jump up here any moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this video done. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys go check out that haul video. It's amazing. I hope you go check her out as a brand. I look forward to June planning. And one little word, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. I'm happy to answer. And let me know your thoughts on having the weekly journal video, maybe doing like one a month until we can figure out how that's gonna look. I think that would just be really fun. Like, I might do this one just as a test run. We'll see what happens, or the week after. We'll see what happens. But until next time, happy planning, happy crafting, and thank you guys all for the support that you give this channel and me. I really appreciate it more than you know. Thanks, everybody. Bye.